life lessons foretold. Stay golden, girls and boys, stay golden.
Hey babes, it's me, Courtney, and you're tuned in to Stay Golden, Golden Grades, a very special episode. One of the really fun things about going through the first 50 episodes that we graded was reviewing like the jokes and the top moments that can get lost in the shuffle when we're doing more critical analysis instead of just being like, hey, this was amazing, and throwing confetti on it. We will list our top 10 moments from the first 50 graded episodes for you. In the comments below, let me know in the episodes that we've graded, what have been your top jokes, what have been your top moments. I'm really interested in hearing what you guys have to say.
So, what do you say? Will you marry me? I want to get my life together. I mean, I'm really no good being single. Just look around.
Yeah. I am looking and listening, and I can't help but remember that I've been in the room before when your wife called and you said you were alone. Then you were cheating on her.
With you?
Yes, but I've also been Bernice and had my husband call me, and he was always alone, too. You know, I was married to Stan Lee for 38 years, and for approximately 39 of those years, he cheated on me.
I told a little lie because it's going to take her some time to get used to the idea of you and me.
Yeah, well, I'm going to need a little time to get used to it, too. Look, I'm not saying you're a cheater. I'm not saying that you're like Stan. I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with me that I'm not trusting enough, but I'm going to need some time.
So what are you telling me? It's going to be months or years or maybe never? Dorothy, if we were both 25, I could wait, but I need someone in my life now.
Are you sure that you want to marry me, or are you just afraid to be alone?
Who wants to be alone?
Nobody. I don't. But if you're marrying me because I happen to be on the top of the list, then maybe I shouldn't be on the list.
Is it my fault men find me attractive?
No, honey, what they find you is available. And that's no compliment.
I find this very strange coming from you, Aunt Blanche. Because from the stories I've heard, you're not exactly a saint.
No, you're right. I do enjoy the company of gentlemen. Always have. But I can promise you one thing, Lucy. When I'm with a man, it's because I like him, not because I want him to like me.
Well, what's wrong with wanting to be liked? Aunt Blanche, do you remember what I looked like as a kid?
Oh, yes, I do. You were a beautiful child.
I was not. I was short and fat with braces and acne. And I used to think to myself, oh, I would give anything to be just like my Aunt Blanche, to be pretty and popular with lots of friends. And then when I turned 16, it seemed like everything changed overnight. I shot up and out, the braces came off, and finally the boys started to notice me. And it was nice to be noticed, to be liked.
Oh, baby. Honey, you've been trying so hard to get everybody to like you that you never got around to liking yourself. And if you don't like yourself, you can't respect yourself. And if you can't respect yourself, neither can anybody else. And maybe it may not be too long until we're elderly ourselves.
I know, girls. Let's make a pact that we'll always take care of each other, that we'll never desert each other no matter what.
You can count on me,
But
honey.
you think it's going to be that easy getting rid of me, Rose? That was rhetorical, Rose. Oh, but what a comforting thought, knowing you'll never be alone.
And listen, what the hell, if we do have to go to a nursing home, let's all go together.
But what happens when there's only one of us left?
This is too funny. Blanche!
Stevie? What happened to you?
Blanche, honey, what's happened to me is the most wonderful thing that could happen to a man.
Mama offered to drive us over to Vero Beach to see the Dodgers play. Jeremy's a big baseball fan.
Becky's a bigger one. Becky's a bigger everything.
Not everything, Jeremy. Now, you can't run over here every time you have a problem. I'm not your mother. I'm not even your wife anymore. No, Stanley, it's time that you grew up. Happy birthday, Peter Pan.
You will hold my hand.
Sure I will.
I'm so glad I don't have to go alone.
You remember how we met?
Yes, about 8 years ago. We shared a room in the hospital. You had the heart scare. I was the gallbladder.
They gave you my sponge bath by mistake?
You ate my Jell-O. It was a horrible little room. We couldn't wait to get out of it.
Because we wanted to live.
Yes, I remember.
Remember better. Remember life.
I don't have much of one. I'm not like you. You live with friends and family, holidays and warmth. I hear the silence.
We'll talk. We'll talk all the time. You can come over Thanksgiving, Christmas, every Friday night. I may not be there, but you could always talk to Rose.
No, I want to go. Lydia looked so peaceful.
We're not in this life for peace.
You're crying.
No, I'm not. I don't cry.
I can see your tears.
And I can see yours. You know what that tells me?
What?
You're not as ready to die as you think you are. You still want to live, kid.
Some kid. I don't know what to do.
That's the point. If you're not sure, you can't change your mind tomorrow. You wanted me to be here for your death. How about letting me be here for your life?
Like a friend.
Like a best friend.
Hiya, Cupcake. It's time to play Connect the Freckles. Not now, Max. Would you hand me the...
What the hell is going on here?
Remember that first day we met?
The University Club cotillion. Our eyes met, and I knew you were the only man for me. So when it was ladies' choice, I sent my fiancé off for some punch. And I strutted up to you and I said, "May I have this dance?"
And I said, the pleasure would be all mine.
And I said, "I know it." Oh, those damn eyes. I still haven't seen in anyone else's what I see in yours. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh.
I know it's a lot to ask at a time like this, but I've been finding it a bit much, you know, worrying about water bowls and morning walks and all. I wonder, would there be any chance you'd consider Jake's coming to live with you?
Well, if he's too much trouble. Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, you'd be doing me a favor. Thank you, Mr. Hubbard.
Rose, thank you.
Just really enjoy doing the channel, and let us know in the comments below if you have any suggestions for future content, things you want to see us do. I'm very interested in some of your answers for this epic compilation that we've done. And as always, thank you for subscribing, watching, commenting, sharing. Thank you, and stay golden out there.